It's like tissue paper. Then you don't have that. You don't have to really worry about being so gentle with it. It helps significantly.
So you put it on before you start?
Yeah, so like right now, and when he brings it back, I would just lay a piece of tissue tape on the back, or, because it's tissue tape, you can lay it on the front as well. And then if you lay your tissue tape, let's say here, leaving a little bit exposed, when you do your rosette, you'll have two different patterns showing through. It's really fun. It's made a big difference. And I'm going to do a video on it, but I didn't want to push the whole rosette issue before this other dye was out on the market, because they just make people crabby. Because the smaller one is probably the most difficult one to make. That's why we didn't start with small ones. I mean, little things, yeah, you have to be careful with it, and I'm not good at that. I'm aggressive. All right. Another thing that's important to know when you're folding this, it doesn't matter which direction you go, because your dye is always going to end up on the opposite. So if by chance you rip one of those off, rip up another one, you know, just so it's always going to end in that opposite pattern. All right, I'm going to try. Even though that one's torn a little bit, I'm going to go for it. I'm not afraid. Try. What's the worst that can happen? It explodes. Little glossy accents. I'm gonna stick this end to end. Just give it a quick little pinch. This glossy accent is going to be a really quick kind of a paper binding glue. Then you want to work with your scallop edge on the outside. I find that if you have the scallop edge on the bottom, it's going to end up on the outside. It's going to slide a little easier. And we're going to gather this from the top. And this is what I tell students. This is what I do on the video. Always gather from the top. If I gather in the center, it's just going to kind of collapse together. But if you gather from the top, you'll be able to kind of put your fingers in there. Come on, little guy. It's so tiny. Come on, little guy.
Gotta talk nice to him.
Oh. Under pressure.
Oh.
I know. It's like, come on, come on, come on. All right. Oh, I ripped that guy. I ripped him twice. I'm gonna still do it. Let me find my little center. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Dental's watching going, let's see if he can fix it. All right. Let's see what I got. Because if anything, I'm gonna end up with bunting. Don't think I didn't do that. See that scrapbook page right there? Half rosettes. That's all I did with it. Yeah. Just don't think I haven't ripped a lot of them. Yeah, will you grab that off the wall? It's just Velcro. What? When I first started doing rosettes, yeah, I was ripping them, not intentionally, but, you know, and then I just thought, I'm just going to start using half rosettes to do bunting like on a scrapbook page. So this one, that's what I would do, because I ripped this guy too bad. I'd use tissue tape on it.
But when you do that, Tim, do you still go ahead and put them all the way together and put the center on it and then cut them into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're still going to do it, you're going to make it just like this, because see, that's what's going to hold it together.
Right.
And then another thing is, if you have just a piece of chipboard, I'll just flip that so you can see it. You can take a piece of chipboard and you can just go right across that to keep that open.
Okay.
Because one of the great things is this can also go as an arch on the top of something, or it could be like half flowers. You know, if you're going to do rosettes, let's say as flowers, I have another sample over there. You're going to do like a flower card. Instead of having everything being like those pinwheels, you can also have your rosettes being half shape, and this piece actually folds down. That's what's going to be the glue on, that's what you're going to glue to on the bottom, and then you can just put a stem on there. So some people are, you know, using these as flowers, like Margie's line, she did, what's it called, flower lollies or something like that. So I thought that was pretty clever, pretty cute. All right, I'm going to wait for tissue tape on this one, so I don't destroy